is only the second time that I've been here, and it's overwhelming, quite frankly, to see this amount of art, that you get to see here.
It is my probably sixth or seventh time visiting India Art Fair. The first time was when it was in one single tent, and now it's grown to be a campus, a collection of tents with art, design, and also thinking about institutions, which is really important in India right now, to think about institution building at a time when the ecosystem is flourishing and has so much potential to grow, to present the possibilities for that growth, and also the chance for some others to mirror the institutions that currently exist, to create a more diverse and a more plentiful kind of art ecology.
See, the thing is, the fair is, as you know, it's just too much to see. So that's true. There's some very good works that you from your friends, from your things, which you say, wow, lovely. But it's very difficult to point out just one or two things because, some things are very large, some things are very small, but they are fantastic. So not nice to make a hierarchy on any of these things, but I would mention Gauri Gill. I like those photographs a lot, yeah.
Art fairs play a huge role because it gives, it's not an absolute public space. Like we host a lot of art in our retail centers, which are public places, but the art fairs come as close to public spaces because they are reasonably democratic and they create access and then the awareness, because a lot of the access to or the storytelling with the artist happens here, the interaction happens here, and more of the immersion and the immersive experience happens here. So to that extent, they play a fabulous role.
Art fairs are an amazing moment in time because what they do is they focus everyone's energy on art and even if that is just 1 week a year, I think that changes the mood about art for the rest of the year.
Being here in Delhi during these days is about actually engaging with an entire scene and engaging with the ways in which that scene is actually reaching out to many other scenes, both around the country and internationally. And so in that sense, for a museum, even elsewhere in the world, where I am now in New York, I think it makes a lot of sense to make an effort to be here around this time because you really do get this really interesting cross-section of conversations that are happening.
My first impressions about the art fair, the buzz is amazing, there are lots of people, lots of friends. I think everyone's looking at what's going on right now. Everyone's reading the fair and everyone's reading the context in which the fair is happening. So I think there's going to be a lot of afterthought as well in relation to the city, in relation to the country, and in relation to contemporary art.
At the IAF, I think this year it's just a momentous coming together of so many disciplines and looking at craft with different ways and navigating the space in different languages. And for us at the Chanakya School of Craft, creating a new language that stands at blurring the lines between fine art and contemporary craft is very exciting.
I think fair is really like sort of coming of age. This year was like, I just think the energy was very good and the finish, execution, the quality of work, it's so much better. And additional design, I think it's been like a fantastic thing.
Artists pose these questions. James Baldwin wrote in his seminal text called On the Creative Process in 1962-63, in which he said that the role of the artist is to pose questions for the answers that are already out there, which I find very important. And it seems as if these artists are posing these questions. The world is full of answers, but what are the questions? So I find that quite important and interesting in this context, And as should I pointed out in the talk we just had, change, the kind of everything we touch, we change. Everything we touch also transforms us,